No, I have.
You would wait until I hit record.
And then you started.
Oh,
I had Blizzard yesterday.
I'm leaving that in there. Okay. Here I go. The real start. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Party. Oh, crap. Dang it.
Ranger Nation.
Okay. We can start over again. Welcome to Ranger Nation. I guess we can say this is season 2 since we're on season 2 of Mighty Morphin, or part 2 of Mighty Morphin. Like, whatever. This is season 2 of Ranger Nation. We have made it through. We're on season 2. If you are new here, please like, share, and subscribe. Do the same thing for these other gentlemen. 3Dub will be in shortly. We don't know what he's doing right now, but we never know because we don't live with him. So yeah, there's also that. Hope everybody's having a lovely Memorial Day. Sorry for the delay. Daren had to be an adult yesterday, and me and Todd, he pre-recorded his stuff that I shall play right now.
No.
And then Taj had to handle some other stuff as well. He's been on an ice cream kick, and like he had to run to the store and buy like 5 gallons of Bluebell vanilla ice cream for some odd reason.
The hell I did
not. Valid.
Why is your camera off? What? Oh, I love holidays. Turn your camera on, Taj, or are you eating ice cream right now?
I'm not even eating anything.
Oh, well, season 2 of Mighty Morphin. Guys, we were very critical of the first season. Very critical of it. I do not apologize for that, but what I will say, season 2, leagues better already. Just within the first 5 episodes, we had the 3-part mutiny episode. We had an episode with a monkey that shapeshift posed as Billy, and for some reason Zordon had to go offline for a couple hours, and then Alpha decided to go out and help this random little kid whose voice was not ADR. And I was so happy that he didn't come out and say, "Who are you?" I'm glad he did not come out sounding like that. Like, I was so happy it was a real voice. Alpha has no type of tactile awareness whatsoever. They should probably fix that. And then the other episode was episode 5 was when Zed put a spell on Zach and Billy's cool sunglasses. Zach thought they were cool and made them think everybody was putties. The episodes were really good. Seeing the fact that season 2 is when we really get introduced to Lord Zed, who is an amazing big bad, an amazing overarching villain. We also get to see them introduce like the American models for Babu and what is his name? Squatch? I keep forgetting his name.
Something like that.
For Babu and for Goldar. Like, Goldar gets his wings. It was so jarring for me because like it starts.
I forgot he had wings. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah. And it starts out with like the Japanese footage of them, and then boom, when he says, "I'm going to meet Zed," all of a sudden it's just like an Americanized puppet of Goldar, and it's just like, bro, like your face didn't look like that 5 minutes ago. The footage got so much clearer. For like Babu, it's like an actual person with makeup on, like in a legit like Babu like suit. I was like, okay, so back in the day, we didn't pay attention to all of that. And with Rita, she's not in it for long, but I found it hilarious how they have to continually hide the new actress's face, even though throughout all her other appearances, she's still voiced by Barbara Goodson. So it's just a new actress, but they did everything to hide this actress's face from like oddly placed shading in like post-production to filming from the back, filming from the side, filming from a distance, all for her to be put back in the dumpster, which was hilarious. And Goldar, like, dog, like, you have no loyalty. Like, you're just
He is
talking
such a kiss ass. Immediately, he's like, "Fuck you! I am out of here." Such a dick rider. I couldn't believe it. Instantly switch sides. Has no loyalties whatsoever.
Yeah. So, Tosh, we gave you a rundown. What were your thoughts? Like, what were you guys' thoughts, like, on all of it as a whole? Like, thoroughly, I enjoyed it. Taj was right. We were just waiting on season 2 to get us going, honestly. I'm zooming in on that.
Do you want me to go first while we wait for him? Okay. I liked these episodes. I didn't love these episodes. I think there was some weirdness in them. Starting with the first 3, I think I have said on here previously that I think they definitely work better in their multi-parts. They have more times to flesh out a story, to develop and give characters actual arcs that they get to go on. What I will say about these first 3, though, is I actually maybe think it should have just been a 2-parter. Because in that middle part, they clearly didn't have enough story to do a 3-parter. They were like, shit, all right, let's just stand around doing random stuff for like 15 minutes until we can get to like our Zords. It's literally just them stalling for the runtime. And that is a little frustrating when I see a lot of those season 1 episodes where I said, hey, that was a cool concept that probably could have been a 2-parter or a 3-parter, to then see this episode where the only real reason to have a 3-parter is to try and make Zed look like a bigger threat than he probably technically is, which is really funny, when you compare it to episodes 4 and 5 when he gives the like stupidest plans you've ever seen. It's like Rita didn't even have this stupid of plans. He's like, yes, I'll have sunglasses and they look like putties. It's like, all right, I guess.
No, they were like really stupid plans. 3 is still not here, but when I talked to him, he brought up the fact of you can clearly tell these were new suits. Like they designed new suits for them.
Yeah.
And the most jarring part about that for both of us was the fact that the collars, like the sleeves, they were like humongous. I'm like, did you guys not notice that when you first put them on them? Like, they're huge, and it's not connecting underneath the helmet. So I'm staring at that, and while the choreography was better, that first fight was slow. That first fight was very slow with the putties. It was very slow. And we do see that now it's getting to where Bulk and Skull are coming out of that whole bully of the week, just doing dumb stuff, to where they're actually trying to figure out, okay, who are the Rangers? Who are these people? Do we know them? We're going to find out. We're going to get famous. This is where their story that really takes off. This is where I legitimately remember them coming from my childhood.
Yeah, no, they're much more charming here, I think. They're those like lovable idiots that you're like, oh, poor Bulk and Skull. I also realized just right off the bat they gave Skull an actual character this time. He's not just like a punching bag for Bulk. He's like, no, I'm gonna freaking beat you, Bulk. And I was like, whoa, he's standing up. He's actually doing something. Okay, that's a little bit more like it, because they made Skull so dumb. They made him so dumb in season 1. He had no brain cells. He's just like, I don't know. I'm a puppet, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. Taj, are you there? Give us your thoughts, please, sir.
I don't remember the episodes
at all.
Like, I remember Lord Zed coming in. Like, that's it. I'm sorry.
But you're like, the one that told us we were gonna love it.
I did, but I had a lot to do this week, so like my memory is just gone.
Fair enough.
That's fair.
All right, man.
But,
I mean, how? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, Daren, you did bring up the fact that in your other pre-recorded video, you brought up the fact that it's getting kind of old with the Tommy stuff, and I agree.
Yeah. I'm getting a little
the
like
off thing.
Yeah, I'm like
Yeah.
by season 2, I'm like, all right, I get it. He doesn't have any powers, but like they also don't commit to it because like you end part 3 being like, I guess I'm done again, guys. I'm out. And in episode 4, he's back to normal. I was like, I thought we were done. He still got power, I guess. Like, what was the point?
It said Zordon's like, Tommy, we'll figure out a way to recharge your powers, but for now, you have to remain here. So then we go back to him, and the next thing he's just like demorphed and chilling. All of a sudden, Tommy, call the Dragon Zord. But you just said he can't use his powers. What are we doing? And then 3 pointed out again, it's literally just the footage from his first appearance. Every time it's just like it was towards the end of season 2, it was just him, Dragon Zord. I'm like, bruh, you're gonna call the Dragon Zord from the same location every time. You're nowhere near the other Rangers. You're gonna call them from the same location every single time. Okay. Like that's cool. That's cool too. But it you can clearly see that Tommy is sliding into that second in command type role, and he'll eventually by the end of this season be the leader. Like you can see them setting that up right now. Like, and honestly,
it's literally the middle of the season.
Yeah, and so like I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. I like it. They're giving Tommy more to do, but they're also ramping up on Jason's like on Jason's writing as well. Like the whole cast as a whole, they seem to gel more. Even with Billy, like he toned down on all that random like technical jargon or whatever, and like even with Billy's wardrobe, I said Billy kind of fresh in some of these. Like his hair is like he looks like the Billy that's in the movie, like in the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie. He's getting like, I'm like, okay, yeah, they're doing Billy Cranston. They're doing him some justice. Like David Yost must have had a conversation with the higher ups or something, because it's like, dog, like you're playing basketball. Dude does a whole front flip. I said, what? I said, oh, this the same Billy? This can't be the same. We jumped through a portal. We went somewhere else. We got a different doppelganger of Billy. But like, I love the way Billy is now. Like he's so much better.
And it fits in like
true.
That too, and like like I think it really fits into like a real life narrative too of like, he starts off kind of like a loser, kind of not good at stuff, but like he's a freaking Power Ranger. He saves the world every day, so he's going to get better. He's going to get cooler. He's going to, he's hanging out with like the like popular kids of the school, so he's inherently going to improve as just a social character, and it's cool to see that development.
They only attack Angel Grove. Do they really save the world?
That's something I was going to bring up because I didn't really think of it in the Rita run. I guess okay, this is just where she's attacking because the Power Rangers are there. But then Zed shows up too and only attacks there too. I'm like, why? Why wouldn't he just be like, I don't know, the China or something, or like some like other place that isn't this little town in wherever? It's like, why?
And then when Zed comes back to be the big bad in Cosmic Fury, he only attacks. Well, actually, I gotta give it to him.
Different planets.
Yeah, like he stepped his game up. he's like, hey, see, that's character development. All these years later,
man, leave it be, man. Let him chill.
But like honestly, like I'm really excited to keep watching season 2 to see where season 2 goes, because I kid y'all, like how I kept telling y'all every week, like, I fell asleep. I don't remember what episode I left off on. I woke up in the middle of this episode, didn't know what the hell was going on. I was locked in. I was sitting up on the edge of my seat. I'm like, this is, even my wife said this is leagues better than season 1 was.
It's like we've been slowly transitioning into the show that I remember enjoying as a kid. I was like, okay, I can be proud that this is a show that I grew up on finally, even if there was still some stupid stuff, like that damn ape villain was pissing me off because he was just such a stupid villain. Like they do the whole trope of like oh no, which one is the like real Trini? And Trini's like, I would never hurt you. And then the 8 monster's like, oh, fuck you, I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm like, all right, just reveal who you are. Don't even try to blend in.
The fact that Alpha, like, in order to keep himself from being taken, Alpha goes into like self-destruct in the middle of a park.
I kind of wish they committed to it. There's a part of me, like, while the episode is going on, I was like, I know there's a 6 and a 7 and like an 8. What if they what if he blows himself up here? I would have respected them so much if Alpha died here.
Yeah, but why was that sequence so long? Like, he's laying in the park for hours. That's it.
I'm glad they didn't kill him.
Valid.
You'd have been stuck with Zordon ass the rest of the damn show.
That's true. That's true. But Zordon's getting better, but he's still. Dog, you knew Zed was coming, so you waited until after he attacks and sends the new putties. Okay. Oh, let's talk about that real quick. When they're trying to discover like how to defeat these new super putties. The choreography was so slow, but they're trying to make it seem like they was putting it all into these punches and hitting Z's. Jason's like, oh God, it's disease. It's on the chest. The next thing you know, Zach throws a kick, and the kick is so slow.
And what a design flaw! Like you have their weakness be in the middle of their chest, where they're going to be hitting anyway.
Yeah.
Put it on their feet or something, or like on their head.
Yeah. To be honest, like Zed's a great villain, but like his plans are starting off ass.
Yeah. Like pretty instantly I'm like, you're not doing much better than Rita did. Like I feel like Rita's already came much closer outside of like the first 3 parters when they, control the Zords and like stuff like that, which was, you feel the stakes there. Like I liked it. Like I like the idea that like their Zords get turned against them. As someone who's not
fight faster than they do. Like the T-Rex Zord and the Dragon Zord. I said, dude, you look at the Rangers and they just throwing these slow ass punches.
As someone who doesn't like the Zords very much, I'm just like, they're not my favorite gimmick in Power Rangers. How did we feel about our new second set of, or I guess kind of third set of Zords, I guess? 2.5, if you will.
I liked it. I liked it. Billy having a unicorn was hilarious, but I liked it. I definitely liked it. What I did not like was the fact that you guys just couldn't film an original like Zord call sequence. That's nitpicking, but it's just like at some point you gotta realize, like, dog, like when we get the new Rangers and it's y'all in the middle of a park or in a residential area, you call the Zords, then boom, all of a sudden you're in front of these rocks calling the Zords, doing the same, calling out the name of the Zords. I said, Jesus.
Saban was cheap.
I know, but it's just like I don't know. It's just after the third go round with it, I'm like, oh Jesus Christ, we can't try to film nothing new. Like that's why I appreciate like the later seasons of Power Rangers. They just started speeding through the Zord sequences at some point.
Yeah. I mean I've just never really liked Zords very much. Like they're not bad. I think they're the most like repetitive part of that show. Just like as a franchise, is like, all right, it's this portion of the episode. So I'm wondering as we go through them. Seasons. What's that?
I said I think it's good in some seasons. Some seasons don't rely too much on like the Zords and stuff.
Yeah. Actually, I'm just really excited to keep diving further and further into into the season as a whole.
I can't wait to get the 2B.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking for. I don't care about this shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. and that's fair. Like I'm really excited to keep diving further into the show. I'm
ready for Tommy. I'm ready for the new Rangers. Like,
yeah,
that's where I'm at with it. Because the season is exponentially better when they come in. I'm sorry, it just is. Like,
And
also we need to do research for when they leave.
You said research of when they leave?
Yeah, because they only filmed a certain amount of episodes. A lot of the other stuff was reused footage for Jason, Zach, and Trini.
Okay, yeah, we can. I'll dive into that later on this week. That way we can have it before we film for next week. For next week, guys, if you're tuned in and you're watching, so we won't feel like we sent you off. The episode will not be posted until Monday because somebody has a birthday coming up this coming Sunday. Happy birthday, King Daren. Yeah, so we will be filming on Monday again. I know the schedule keeps getting thrown off, but yeah, this podcast is a work in progress, and we're just trying to lock stuff down. We're missing one person. I honestly think he fell asleep at his computer.
How old are you about to be?
27.
23.
Oh, you're still that young? I thought you was like 24.
No.
Daren, you're 10 years younger than me. Like, that's crazy. I'm about to be 33 in July.
I'm still single digits, so I'm good.
Single digits?
Older than him.
Oh.
I was like, you're like 10?
But yeah, these like I said, if I were to rate these episodes, I give them a going with 3 dubs rating system since it's 6 Rangers, a 6 out of 6. I had my small nitpicks, but I was locked in. I thoroughly enjoyed all of them. Like, brought back so much nostalgia. And I like this original Zed design over the redesign that they did for the newer seasons when they brought him back. I love that. I love the OG design. That's true. That is true. And Goldar is freaking hilarious because he just kisses so much ass. It's like
you know what? I'd have switched sides too. Rita lost for 60 episodes. A new season coming, I'm hopping out. Bye.
Also, Zed's terrifying. I would also switch sides. I'd be like, whatever you need. Whatever. This guy, terrifying.
It sucks that like parents started complaining and then they had to change the characters so that he got all stupid and dumb.
Wait, that's what happened?
Yeah. Wow. Parents was complaining and writing letters that he was too scary. So
wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's wow.
All I have to say is he go from serious and then all of a sudden he become a fucking goofball.
They'll be all right. But next week, what episodes are we going to be covering? You want to do
6 through 10? I'm pretty sure.
6 through 10?
Yeah. The following 5.
Yeah.
That works. That works for me. Ragu is texting me, asking me about what happened to Kata. I miss bro.
Shout out to Kata.
What did happen to Kata?
Don't know.
Funny way to end the episode. But here we go.
But guys, we will catch you all next time. Remember, tomorrow Party Nation is a pipeline takeover. So make sure you tune in. He has a lot. He has to talk about tomorrow. And I will catch you all. My next upload is probably the next time I'm on camera is probably going to be Ranger Nation on Sunday. I ain't even going to lie to you. See you not Sunday. See you all next Monday for me.
Bye.
Everybody else will see you tomorrow. Peace. And fish grease. 3-Dub really never showed up. So yeah, while we're waving by, he was technically here.
This thing's still recording.
I know. Come join the Geek Drums Nation.